Hey everybody, it's the Dental Geek. I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm sitting here getting my car washed, but I've been thinking about some things, and what I wanted to talk about today a little bit was burnout that some of us are experiencing as dental office managers, and also this just stress and anxiety of all the things that we have to get done. And I do believe that since COVID, some of this has increased tremendously, and some of it might be due to being short-staffed. Maybe I know the environment has changed tremendously in our area, and I'm sure all areas. But maybe our staff are sick, or they're having childcare issues, or different things of that nature that they're having to deal with. Not only are some staff changing, several of my dear friends that were office managers have decided to leave dentistry altogether, and I know assistants and hygienists have done the same, and which saddens me. I'm happy for them, but it saddens me staying here in dentistry and knowing what a great profession it is. To just makes me sad that so many are leaving, which also leads to the staff issues. But anyway, so we're short-staffed, but we still have the same amount of work to do, if not more work to do on top of that since COVID. And as a dental office manager, you know, the important things are certainly to make sure the schedule's full, which at times falls apart due to COVID or different illnesses and issues of that nature. Making sure we're meeting our production goals, making sure we're meeting our collection goals, but also having the time to work on our accounts receivable reports to make sure those things are being met. And then also more importantly is making sure our staff is taken care of, make sure our team feels valued, make sure they feel appreciated. And those two things will also help in the staffing issue. If we present a great culture in our practice, hopefully our team will see that, and they will know that they are cared for and needed and appreciated. And so but just overall, it's a lot, and it's a lot to have to do in 8, 9, 10 hours, however many hours a day you work. And then it's a lot to just try to leave that at the door when you walk out. And so a couple of things that I've tried to do to make those things easier is to, of course, have systems in place. We've all heard about systems. We all, we've been beat to death about that, but they are important, and holding the team accountable for those systems, to making sure the systems are being followed through with, is just as important. And if that happens, then generally things are going to happen, don't get me wrong, but generally the day will run smoother. And so if we're having productive morning huddles, we're using the lab tracker, whatever the systems are that you have in place, that everyone on the team knows what the system is, how to do the system, and are being held accountable to use the system, will make everyone's life so much easier. And it is difficult to get those systems in place, don't get me wrong, and it's going to be challenging. The team's going to feel frustrated at times, but at the end of the day, once all that has surpassed, it does make a much easier, smoother practice. A couple other things that I've done personally is, a few years ago we hired a company, a third party. We use Dental Practice Enhancement, but it's a company that helps us with our insurance, and they do other tasks as well. But we focus usually on using them for our insurance eligibility. They make sure all the insurance is ready to go. It's in the computer. They put it in our PMS, which we use Open Dental, and they make sure that all that's in place for me, so I don't have to worry about it. And then I'm not having to verify 85 patients' insurance each day. They've done all of that for me, and which is a huge help. Can you imagine how much time, or some of you may know how much time you spend each day on hold with an insurance company? I couldn't tell you the last time I called an insurance company, because Dental Practice Enhancements does all that for me. And so I certainly recommend, if it's feasible, for you to look into a company like that to help with those things, because it will save so much time. And then your front office team members can do what's important, which is the patient care and the patient that's standing right in front of you, that relationship. That's what's most important. And if we are not on hold with Delta Dental for 3 hours, I've seen on these dental office manager forums people posting their phones where they've been on hold for 2 to 3 hours. That's a crazy a thing for us to be spending our hard-earned time and energy on when there's companies out there that can help us with this. Now, this may not fit for all practices, and I understand that. I'm just telling you what's helped me personally. The other thing that we did about the same time is we started using Weave. And if you've followed any of my videos, you know I'm a huge Weave fan. Weave has been a life changer for me as a dental office manager, especially on the accounts receivable. One of my favorite features that Weave offers is text to pay. You can attach a statement right there to the text. You can send the link. Patient, you put the amount in, patient can respond back and make their payment right there. It takes a matter of seconds. Sometimes I don't even attach the statement, because most likely they've already received paper. If they've already received paper statements in the mail, they know they owe this money. Just send them the link with the amount, and hopefully within a few moments they're going to send back a payment. I found that to be very successful. And if you are a person that has ever had to make a call about a collection or send these statements, it's very timely, it's very costly. If you added up how much paper, ink, time, stamps that you're using on paper statements, text to pay is an amazing feature. And people don't want to talk to you. You can call them 10 times and they don't want to talk to you about the debt that they owe. They know they owe the money, but they don't want to talk to you about it. Maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe they don't have the money. Whatever the case may be, that's fine. If you send the text with that link in there, generally, majority of the time, they're going to send it back with a payment. Maybe not the full payment, but a payment, which, hey, that's better than nothing. We'll take it. And plus they don't have to talk to you. So that kind of brings out that where if they're embarrassed or ashamed, whatever the case may be, that eliminates that altogether. Plus people don't want to talk on the phone anymore. You know, if you can't text me, then it can't be that important. So text them the link. Most of the time they're going to pay. Weave has other great features. Obviously, they have the two-way texting. Their confirmations are incredible. Someone could put a thumbs up, or they don't have to just put yes or one, whatever some of those systems are. They can put anything that makes it seem that they're going to arrive at that appointment, and Weave is somehow smart enough to recognize that and confirms that appointment automatically for you. So obviously the confirmations are great. You're not making all the phone calls. That's a time saver. Text to pay is a time saver, because you're not having to mail out all those statements. And using a third party company like dental practice enhancements, is fabulous. And that saves a lot of time. And those companies do a lot more. Some of them will do your AR for you. There's all sorts of things that they'll do. Like I said, I've mainly used them for insurance eligibility, and I also use them for the insurance aging, so that they can call these insurance companies and find out why they're not paying. So that's just a few Dental Geek tidbits of some systems that I have that's made my life a little easier. You know, we still all have the day-to-day things that pop up and that come up, and always will. But anything that we can do, especially after COVID and we're trying to get back into some kind of normalcy, all these little things add up and can help tremendously with your stress, hopefully preventing you from getting burned out from all the tasks that have to be done every day. And know that there's others of us out here that feel the same way, and we can just team up and be supportive to one another. And if you ever need anything, please reach out anytime. I hope everybody's doing extremely well. Have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to talk to you soon. If you need me, hickorydentalgeek@yahoo.com. Of course, Facebook, Dental Geek, and Instagram, Arden Jolly, or Dental Geek Arden Jolly. So just reach out anytime. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.